Neurotransmitters trigger synapses and neurons to synthesize. I'm mesmerized. Vigorous thinking, cells swell, sending shocks down my spine. Intertwined bundles of cells and fibers like wires. Anxiety, I perspire. These thoughts make me tired.
Blessings. Cody Coyote here. I'm up in the Cascade Mountains, up Icicle Canyon. Just kind of moseying around. I don't even know what I'm making this video for, except for maybe I like to hear myself talk. But really just set up camp here right next to a really nice creek. And in the Pacific Northwest at least, you can kind of follow creeks around, and usually there's feeds into them, draws, stuff like that for natural sources of clean water. And over here we'll go on a little walk. It might be a little bit bouncy, so bear with me. But I'll show you what I mean. You know, oftentimes it's a little bit frightening to decide, oh, I'm just going to drink this water. But I'll show you where to find a clean source of water. Let's go. So down here, we've got a nice creek running. A lot of people wouldn't have fear of drinking straight from this. Definitely cleaning up with some boiling water would be just fine. But over here where we see these banks cut out underneath, there's a couple areas like that one where you can tell that the water's flowing out from underneath that bank and not just down with gravity, especially right over there. It's coming out really fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump this creek. I mean, shoot, that's probably a decent source right there. But let's find where that's coming from. And let's get across this thing. So, back down there is where we saw it. The ground seems to be super wet, almost like a dried up creek bed, but not really. What it is the moisture from underneath. So we'll kind of follow this up. Boy, there's a really wet source right there. I bet you if we followed that up a little bit further, this little swampy area, we'd find where it's coming out, but it seems to be running very slow. So we'll just kind of keep following this one around. Oh, there's something back there. Look at that. So this may just be a feed into it, a draw, but it's coming from somewhere underground, like right there. So it's not running very fast, but as you can see, it's coming from underground. I might follow this down a little bit. Here it goes. There's a bunch of areas where it runs under. You can hear it running. There's more coming out from another direction back there. It's hard to see. But back there it seems to be coming in two different directions. Let's kind of keep following it. It's going to go underground here. Oh, roadblock. There's a whole bunch of this around here. What an abundant area. So right here looks amazing to me. It goes underground for quite a ways. It comes spitting out underneath this moss. Look at that. Nice and fast flowing. Back underground again. And it will just feed down, probably keep going underground, all the way down to the creek, where it will most likely come out in an undercut of the bankment like we saw in the confluence. Follow this super wet. There's Another part of it's sticking out of the ground. Oh, I'm going to take a shortcut around this tree. There it is down there in that hole. Running really well. So we'll just keep following this. I don't know, it's probably hard for you guys to see what I'm following, but it's a really wet streak in the ground. Almost like there was a creek running on top, but it's actually under. So there it is, and that's where it comes out. So let's go and show you this. This undercut of the bankment here, right up here, where the bank cuts under. You can see the creek, the bank cuts under, and water seems to kind of be forced out from there. You can see like this current coming out. I don't know what quite you call that, but it's where the merge happens, the confluence of these. So following that back up is where we find that source, and that's how I found the source. So might be a little bit more challenging in some areas, but here it seems to work. We'll walk back up there and check it out one more time. Found a hunter's glove, mushroom picker glove. Too bad I didn't find another one of these. But we'll pick it up for them anyway. There's that hole. This tree gets no lack of water, does it? Come back up to right here. This seems to be a nice spot. The water is running right where I'm standing. It's coming out pretty fast underneath this moss, and see, there we go. Anyway, I had no idea I was going to really even do this. I just turned the camera on and we took a walk. So, blessings. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. Aho, bless.
And as we saw through this vast outer space, we realized we're not the only ones in this place. Well,